Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Craig Hensley.
And I'm Jenna Miller.
And my wife and I welcome you to our show, The Bohemian Victorians, where we're all about bringing elements of the Victorian charm and simplicity into our modern lives. And we are joined in our elegant sitting room by our elegant dog, Coosa, our dear old Golden Retriever.
Say hi, Coosa.
Hi, Coosa, with her elegant neckerchief. Now, if you were with us last week, you saw the first part of our expedition to Bisbee, Arizona.
Yeah, that was a fun trip.
Oh, fun and just so Victorian. It's nestled in the hills, and it's an old mining town, and still has a lot of the original architecture and style of the Victorian into the Edwardian era.
Yes.
Where are you going, Bisbee?
She's ready to go.
She's ready to. You know what? We're going to show you the second part of our Bisbee expedition in today's show.
What we're going to do now is do some antique shopping, and it's one of Craig and I's favorite things to do here in Bisbee because there's lots of wonderful antique stores. And we want to introduce our wonderful friend Sabrina Floyd. She is the woman behind the mask and our camera lady today. We're so excited to have her join us.
Hi everyone.
So here we are at the Acacia Collectibles antique store, but it's so much more than antiques. We love this place. We're upstairs in one of our favorite rooms ever. It's a huge space, and it's just chock full of wonderful Edwardian and Victorian and other influences. And I want to have everything in here, but I can't.
Yes, it's got some amazing things, and we love to, when we go antiquing, look for costuming items for Victorian style costuming. And sometimes you find little bits and pieces of things that you can put on your costumes, and sometimes you occasionally find an entire Victorian era style outfit.
I love this. This is gorgeous.
This is a gorgeous one. And I happen to have found these gloves in the pocket here that are perfect for our Victorian Orchards costuming project coming up. And so I'm going to buy these.
So you found a purchase.
I did.
Well, if you get the gloves, I get the hat.
Okay, that's a great hat.
I
love that
Look at that. I got it. No, I already have a nice top hat. We'll leave this one here, but it's kind of...
It is beautiful though,
Oh,
isn't it?
poor person lost their head. Yeah.
One of my favorite things to look for in antique stores as far as costuming is concerned is antique lace, because antique lace is just so interesting looking because it's aged and it adds a lot of texture and intrigue to an outfit. This here is something that I found at an antique store quite a while back, and I just love how it's very textural. And so I dig through little baskets and all kinds of things in antique stores to find old lace. And even doilies, you can make really neat little flowers for hats out of doilies. And if you find things like this, like embroidered, if you don't necessarily like the embroidery, you can use the lace by itself, because the lace is just really beautiful and would go wonderfully on a Victorian costume. So I always look for stuff like that in antique stores, and there's all kinds of linens hanging up here. You can find, again, more beautiful antique lace on some of these, and it's just gorgeous. What did you find there?
I found this amazing heavy metal kettle for boiling, well, water, I assume, but wouldn't this make a great coffee mug for me in the morning?
You could use a coffee mug that big.
I
He
could.
loves his coffee.
Yeah, I do, and it just heavy. Oh, all sorts of, and look at this. The old antique glass that turns purple and blue when it's exposed to the sun. It's like a candy store in here and this, look at this. Big pieces of interesting driftwood.
That is interesting.
Looks like a dinosaur bone foot or something like that.
Does.
Kind of does. And speaking of interesting wood, this right here, it's a churn of some kind. I'm assuming you churn ice cream, butter, but it's made into a lamp. I want it. So I'm going to churn some butter. I'm going to drink it out of the bottle, and then I'm going to hitch up the single tree to my old mule, Festus, right there.
You're going to churn butter.
Yes, I'm going to churn some butter. You know, this isn't just about furniture and antiques in here. It's also about the props, if you want to look at them that way, or you could look at them as items of everyday living.
That's true. Let's see what else we can find.
I can churn butter.
No, you cannot.
I can.
Teacups. Look. I love teacups because, you know, I have to have them.
Yes, I know you love teacups.
So beautiful.
From all the
This
teacups
set
that we
is
have.
just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous teacup set.
I think I'm gonna get this set.
That's exactly what I was hoping to hear, because we need more teacups in the house,
we
don't
do.
we?
We do need more teacups.
Yeah, we only have how many sets of teacups?
So-
you know what? Instead of teacups, here's what we need. Okay, you can have teacups too, but
Oh,
I would like to have some of these.
I'm gonna get the teacups.
All right, you get the teacups, and I'll get some of this art. All sorts of eclectic paintings here and etchings. Look at this, a windmill in Holland. I don't know how Victorian that is, but it's a windmill in Holland.
It's a neat picture.
It really is. And this piece right here, another beautiful piece of furniture. You like that?
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it just also in this timepiece. It's Speaking of time, though, we are about out of time for today's excursion, so we're going to say goodbye for now, and we will be coming back to Bisbee because there's so much more to see.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and come back with us. There's just so much to see in Bisbee.
There really is.
We are going to go back there another time for another one of our shows, and we may plan where we go, or we may just go where the wind takes us.
We like being spontaneous sometimes.
We do, whenever we can be spontaneous, and we've talked about that before, how we like to take the side roads, and even things that we've seen before, we like to look at them with fresh eyes, but we like to let the adventure unfold, which brings me, oddly enough, to this morning's quotes. And Jenna has not heard these, but this has to do with travel. John Steinbeck apparently agrees with our philosophy. John Steinbeck, the author of Grapes of Wrath and a few other small works. He says, "People don't take trips, trips take people."
That's true.
What do you think?
That is very true.
It is. You haven't heard this.
No.
You may have heard it, maybe not, but I just love that. And
Yeah.
Steinbeck, the master of brevity.
It's a neat way to look at it.
It is. And we like to let our trips take us when they can. Even if you're walking from the kitchen to the bathroom today, let that trip take you. See what you see that you haven't seen before. And then, of course, good old Dr. Seuss. Oh, the things you can find if you don't stay behind.
Love that. That's fun.
Coosa particularly likes that one.
Yes. We've always said that Coosa has Dr. Seuss type feet.
She does. We need to get a close-up on those.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, and we hope you visit us again. Come with us on our travels and some of our adventures here in the studio. In fact, this is a time of year we really start to ramp up here in the studio for various photography projects, Jenna's design projects. So our next episode will air in 2 weeks rather than one, so that we have time to include some of that fun behind-the-scenes footage of those projects.
Yes.
In fact, you're deep into one.
Yes, I am. I am already well into our Victorian Orchards costuming project and really excited about that one. We've got a great lineup of fun costume design projects we're going to be doing this year that we're very excited about. And so check out this little preview.
That's exciting, honey.
It is exciting. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Is Coosa excited?
Coosa, we are all
She looks
excited. And yeah, she is. And you're excited too. So we hope you'll keep an eye on our progress as we progress, and we're going to enjoy. But have a great couple of weeks, excitement and calmness at the same time. Can you do that?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay, do that. Be so. Bye-bye.
Till next time.